So what kind of backpack do you need to climb your first 14er? Hi, I'm Jeff. Welcome to my channel, 14ers for Beginners, where an ordinary guy like me is wanting to help ordinary folks such as yourselves climb your first 14ers and really enjoy doing so and being able to be successful. So I hope this information is helpful. If it is, I'd appreciate it if you would hit the like button, hit subscribe. And if you have any questions, please drop those in the comments below. I'll do my best to follow up and answer those. When we think about backpacks, the world uses backpacks in a lot of different ways, and so there's tons of varieties, from business packs to travel ones to workout packs to hiking packs, and so it can be kind of confusing to think about what it is I need for this kind of excursion. And the fact of the matter is, just about anything will work, right? If you're just wanting to, as cheap as you can and easily as you can, get to the top of a 14er, you can do that. You can use about any pack you'd like. But I hope that what I show you today will help you to maybe think about some things you want to look for in a backpack that'll help this experience be a little better than it could be if you're just grabbing any pack you got in the closet. And so, one of the bags I brought here, it's a North Face bag, but it's just an average pack. Like, there's nothing real special about it. It has a very simple waist strap, but I've had this for years, and it's a great backpack. But I've never taken it hiking because it is just a very basic bag. And so some of the features that you may want to look for in a bag that is more going to help you with being comfortable hiking are some features like a water bladder, a pocket to put a water bladder in. Most packs don't come with a water bladder, but you buy them separate, and it has a pouch where you can slip it in. Most of them have then little holes in the packs where the water tube can come out. You can of course take water bottles, but having a water bladder system inside is just super handy to have. Another thing you're going to look at is the strap construction. So this particular strap construction is just a very simple, kind of straightforward strap. A little bit of padding, not much. Like I said, this has no padding, it's just there. And you can find other bags that have much thicker, shaped, contoured straps. The waist straps have more contour, more padding to them. Also, they come along with this with a suspension system inside the bag. You can see here where they have some netting for ventilation, for support, where it gives padding in specific places. And so you can find bags with all kinds of these different varieties. This pack is just simply straps. That's it. There's nothing fancy about this one. And so thinking about the strap system and how it's going to give you comfort, stability, how it's going to help your shoulders, your hips, all of you as you walk, can be important. Another thing to think about is a rain cover. This particular bag has a rain cover housed in the bottom here, that if it were raining, I could zip it up and pull it up over the bag to protect all my stuff. None of these other bags do. I've never used it, but it's nice to know it's there if I need it. Another thing to think about is pockets. Obviously, like, different bags have different pocket systems. Some have almost no pockets. Some of the bigger bags they make these days have almost zero pockets. Some have a lot of pockets. Some have a lot of very niche things built into them. So like this has straps to hook, whether it's an ice axe or your walking trekking poles, things like that. So some of those niche things, you're going to want to decide, do I really need that? Do I really want that? And that's up to you and what kind of investment you want to make in this. I can tell you, the bag I use, I didn't spend that much on, so don't feel like you need to go and spend a lot of money. These bags here, I bought for different purposes. This one is only a water bladder. There's no pockets at all on this, just the water bladder. And I bought this for my boys when we go hiking, when they were younger. At least they would have their own water, and I would carry everything else for them. So you can get something as simple as that. This is another one I bought for my boys. This has a water bladder. It has a pocket in here where you could probably like stick a jacket or something, but not a whole lot more. And then two smaller pockets, a couple little mesh ones, and a bungee where you could strap something here. But that's about it. And again, I bought this for my boys. It was easy for them, when they were, let's say, 12 years old, where they could carry some of their things, maybe some snacks and water, and that was about it. I'd carry everything else. This does have a little more padding here, and it was a lot more comfortable bag for them to carry. I have a good friend who hikes with a very similar bag to this, but probably one step bigger, where he can actually put in a couple of jackets and things like that. And as an adult, it's really comfortable, lightweight for him to carry, and he very much enjoys that bag. So that might be an option. This is the bag that I carry. I will admit it's probably on the big side. Bags come in different sizes, and the size is measured by liters, the capacity. And this one says it's a 45 liter bag. I don't think it is. I think it's probably 35, but that's, I hate to say they're wrong, but I don't think it's quite that big. And I think this is about as big as I would want to carry. But I do carry this pack for a specific reason. I tend to overpack because I want to be prepared, but also I have a very long torso, and how your pack fits does make a difference. And so to know if a pack's going to fit you or not, you want to find the knob of your neck right here, and then kind of the tip of your hip and your waistline, and go right in between the two. And you want to measure that vertical distance between the two up your spine. And then a pack, a lot of times when you go shopping for them, they will have that measurement given for you. And you want to make sure you're getting a pack that roughly fits you, that has the same, like your dimensions are within what they say the pack is. I have a long torso, so I struggle to find a pack that's going to fit. None of these packs actually fit me. They're too short. And this one technically is too, and that's part of the reason why I err on the tall side, or on the large side, because I am a little taller. And a lot of times I carry other people's stuff, so it's nice to have a little more as well. This particular bag has a top pocket, a front and a bottom pocket. It has two pockets on the side. It has these straps that cinch it up to bring it tighter. It has these loops for trekking poles. It has the waistbands with two pockets on either side for them. The built-in tubing. It has the suspension for ventilation here. I have really enjoyed this pack. It's been a really good pack for me. This pack, I think I bought it for $60, $65 online. So you don't need to spend that much money on packs. When you do get a pack, and especially if you're shopping for in person, and you want to see does it fit, and once you own a pack and you're trying to get it set up to fit, you want to make sure this waist strap fits down below in that gap in your hip that I was talking about. You notice this one is too high. Again, that's because I'm taller than the bag is. So it should be down here. And then you want to have the strap, so the straps don't stick up, but instead come right over the top of your shoulders. Now you notice these go back down. Again, that's because this bag is too short for me. I am taller than the bag is. And so you want to make sure this is going to fit you well, because even if you're only wearing it for a few hours and maybe 15 pounds worth of stuff inside, it's going to wear. It's going to hurt your shoulders, your hips, whatever it may be. You want to make sure that it fits well. And that's another thing I would say with pack, is you don't want to wear it for the first time on the trail. You really want to try to break it in, wear it ahead of time, try to get yourself comfortable in it. I would recommend doing some hikes around town, some rucking with it, and just sort of get yourself situated before you get out on the mountain, so that you're not uncomfortable out there on the mountain. So in summary, again, you can wear about anything you'd like, but I think some of these features, particularly the water bladder pocket and proper straps and being the right size, will go a long ways to helping this be a more comfortable hike for you and more enjoyable, and be able to be the right size of being, let's say, 35 liters of being able to carry the things you're going to need to carry and want to carry on this hike. So I hope this is helpful. I hope you can go about finding a pack pretty easily for yourself and have a great time on the mountain. And as usual, I hope I get to see you at the top.